What is happening, everyone? I am Noah Show back here once again, guys. Stage Right Gaming Guys, we are Jet. Nascar Heat 5 Beta. We are here at the Shaw Roval, here for the second race of the round of 12, and we're going to view these standings here. And this is the cutoff race, also in round 12. As Denny Ham won Las Vegas, Ryan Newman got done at Talladega, and those are our guys currently advancing right now. As we currently sit third in the points due to the two winners we got. Martin's 4th, Kyle Busch is 5th, Joe Logano 6th, Kurt Busch 7th, Brad Keselowski 8th, Cliff Bowyer 9th, Matt Kenseth 10th, Kevin Harvick 11th, and William Byron is in the 12th slot. Not ideal situations for Harvick or William Byron, but it is doable with points. It is very doable, but it's just not an ideal situation to be in. But we're going to load in the Roval now, and let's see who advances to the round of 8 and who gets eliminated. So let's load in the Roval now. Let's go road course racing here at Charlotte. Okay, we've loaded in the Charlotte here. Let's get the race underway here in the Roval. I'm very looking forward to this, get this race underway. Charlotte Roval is one of my favorite road courses in this game, and it is one of my favorite tracks to watch in actual NASCAR. I can't wait for us to get there in the actual NASCAR season, which is just in a couple weeks, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, I am so ready to get to this race underway here at the Roval. So let's get it rolling here. I skipped over previous, so I apologize, but I didn't skip past that you said talk about, so I apologize. Here we go, into the Roval now. Green flag is out here at the Charlotte Roval, no surprise here. Chase Elliott is up here leading here at the Charlotte Roval as we go race up the gears here in the Charlotte Roval.
All right, you're clear. Right side, right side. Far left. Coming to the green, driver.
Alright, here we go, into the chicane now. Into the Roval we go. Green flag is out as we go up racing for the gears here at the Charlotte Roval. Here we go, as we sit down in turn number 1 here now for the Charlotte Roval. As we try to make our way up here, it's going to be a short stretch here. We got 5 laps here in the stage as we are on lap number 1 currently. A short one. We got to go for these holes when we see them. Redline the car there a little bit, but we're alright. We go into the chicane here at the Charlotte Roval now. Down to the infield we go. We come out of the chicane here at the Roval. We shift up the third gear now. As we slowly make our way up for the field here now. As we shift back down the second now, trying to make our way up for the gears here. I was trying to make the right moves and wait for these holes to open up and try to help us get up for these gears now. So we're trying to be patient up here. Well, it's still early in the race. Obviously, I know it is a short stage, but it's still early. We got time to get up through here. Got a little box in there. Probably got a better exit there, but that's all right. As we go down to the bank part now, the Charlotte Oval, as we will take a lot of cars there now. So we have a great run down here coming on the bank now. We're up to 20th now as we close in up here. Holler on the brakes we go. Try not to lock them up. Keselowski got us a little wide there, but that's alright. We're going to have a great exit out of this backstretch chicane as we go into what will be turn 3 and 4 for the Charlotte Roval, which is turn 13. As we go into turn 14 now here at the Charlotte Roval, as we go send it down to the front stretch chicane. Do not pull a Jimmy Johnson. I do not want to do that today. Got a little deep in there, but that's alright. We'll have a good exit still though, as we still try to make our way through the field. Kyle Busch up here leading that. How about Kyle Busch up here leading the Roval? As we try to make our way up here, we curve upset the car there a little bit, but we're alright. We'll keep it rolling as we are making some very good ground considering here at the Roval. Using the bumper there on Tyler Reddick, we'll knock him up the track as we come out of the carousel here at the Charlotte Roval. Making our way up through here now. We exit the carousels. We go down here now, and I don't even know what you call this part of the Charlotte Roval, if you want to be honest with you. Sit up onto the bank, and now we got a great run going. We're going to run the middle groove here for Charlotte, and we're going to shift in the 4th gear now. We will have a lot of speed out here. We'll get around Kevin Harvick now as we close up on BJ McLeod. We'll get around the 78 now with BJ McLeod as we'll break it a little early on the brakes, trying not to send it too deep in there again like we did. And once again, we have a great exit out the backstretch chicane as we shift up for the gears back up here now. Kyle Busch still holding on firmly up on the lead now as we shift down the 4th gear now. As we still try to make our way up here. We're running currently around P12, so I think we made up some pretty decent ground consider for what we've done. As we close in on Ty Dillon and the rest of the top 10 crew. As we shift up back at the third now. We got 3 laps remaining up here now, and we're going to sit in a little deep under here. Make slight contact there with Ty Dillon. We will get under Denny Hamlin, filling that hole in before he can. We'll go up to 10th now as Denny Hamlin will drop down. We will try to get around the 47 Ricky Styles Jr. now. As we exit the carousel on Ricky Stenhouse's bumper, we'll do the we'll try to get over under him now. There we go. We'll have a run on Stenhouse on the 47. We go in this corner a little deep into it, but it's fine. We'll run Stenhouse wide, but we'll somewhat keep it clean up here now as we exit that corner now. I was trying to close up on Joe Logano in the 22. Where I just realized I don't got the lead run for you guys. There you guys go. Sorry about that. Alright, as we close sending down in turn number 1, now we close up on Ryan Priest. As we try to get a run going up on him, we'll bump him up the track, knock him a little loose. Try to fill in that hole there, but it quickly got filled and we kind of already got our nose in there. As we battle with Ryan Priest, we're going to send it in a little deep here on the exit. We hit the curtain, knocks up into Joe Logano, make some heavy contact there with Logano, but we'll go up the 7th now as we try to run down Diego Suarez up here in the 96. As we will get around Daniel Suarez now, we go up to P6 now as we try to run down the top 5 now. A great run we were having currently at Charlotte Roval as we come out into the bank and now on the Charlotte Oval. As Kyle Busch still currently continuing to lead here, we'll shift down the 4th gear now. Let's see if we can catch up to Eric Roll for the stage ends. Try to get up to him now as we have a pretty good run in turn 1 as we have a great exit out of turn 1. We shift up the 3rd now as we go into the carousel. We'll get around Eric Roll now as we shift back down the 2nd, trying to get this run going on Kurt Busch now. As we've closed up on the 1 car now as we go down this little miniature straightaway down here at the Roval. We'll do the crossover on Kurt as we'll send it under him now. Kurt having a great run though, but we'll have a great exit though. A little wide, but we're alright, we'll hold on to it. As we try to run down P3 of the 6 car, Ryan Newman now. As we will come out on the bank corner now, as we close up on the 6 car, trying to run him down. And so we shift up the 3rd. Ryan Newman had a great exit compared to us, though, up on the bacon. We'll shift out of the 4th gear as we try to run down the 6 car. As we go out into what would be turn number 2 for the Ovals, we go down the backstretch now. As we go to the backstretch chicane, trying to close up on Ryan Newman. We are here on Newman. Had a okay exit there. Newman had a pretty good exit. As we shift up the 3rd now, we are right here with Ryan Newman. Let's see what we can do as we shift out the 4th. We're going to go up here in the middle group, nothing go for us yet. As we try to get a run here, as we will have the run as we go down here. Oh, don't pull. Oh, we might have got in too deep. But we are all good. We will run out of time. We will not get to the 6 car. Stage is over. Kyle Busch, I believe, won the stage. All right, let's see. Wait for the rest of these stage results to hold up. Give it a second, I apologize. Alright, yeah, Kyle Busch is your stage winner. Chase Light 2nd, Ryan Newman 3rd. We got 4th. Kurt Busch 5th. Eric Roll 6th. Joe Logano 7th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 8th. Ryan Priest 9th. And Daniel Suarez is 10th. I'll round stage 1. We'll do 4 tires of fuel and restart it from here. Alright, we didn't lose any spots. Always a good sign. As we come out to the bank part, out of the chicane we go, into the restart zone. And great flag is out as we go racing up the gears here in the Charlotte Roval. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott going to lead us. We got a little hard there on our teammate. We'll keep it somewhat clean though. 9 car a little slow now, a little checking us up there a little bit. So we're going to send it a little deep under the 9 car. We'll use him up and outside him up in the Newman. Not the cleanest way to get around them, but we'll get around them as we try to run down the 18 of Kyle Busch now as we go into this. As we closed up on the 18 car of Kyle Busch now, as we go in this corner now, trying to run down the 18 of Kyle Busch. As here we go. We have a great XL on the bank stretch, but so does Kyle Busch. We are pretty even right now. Kyle Busch starting to pull away now as we'll shift down the 4th gear, trying to run down the 18 of Kyle Busch as we go down the back straightaway here at the Charlotte Roval. Here we go down in the backstretch chicane we go now as we try to close up on the 18. Nothing going for us there on the backstretch chicane as Kyle Busch has a pretty good exit there on the backstretch chicane as we go into the bank part of turns 3 and 4, which are turns 13 and 14 here at the Charlotte Roval. As we come out turn 14 now here into the front stretch chicane we go. We try to close it up on KB now. Here we go. Oh, I thought I was going to have a run there, but we won't. But we will have the run. We'll sit it in on turn number 1 as we run the bottom. KB up high, makes a slight contact there, trying to pull ahead of the 18. And there we go, the 88 of us. We'll rock it out to the lead here now at the Charlotte Roval. As we try to hold off Kyle Busch back there in the 18. Kyle Busch try to make it back on us. We'll have a great X out the carousels. We shifted the third gear now, try to hold off the 18. Let's see if we can do what we need to do to hold off the 18 behind us. Kyle Busch not go away without a fight though. Here comes the 18 of Busch, still fighting us. Almost a little too hard in that corner, about putting the wall up there. But we are fine. We'll keep it green as we come out in the bacon now. As we shift up the third, we start to pull away from the 18 of Kyle Busch now. As we shift down the fourth gear now, Kyle Busch slowly fading out in our mirror now. As we go down the back straightaway here into the back, and the stage will be over. We'll take the stage win. We'll hold off the 18 there. All right, so. We'll take the stage win. Kyle Busch second, Kurt Busch third, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fourth, Chase Elliott fifth, Ryan Preece sixth, Eric Emerald seventh, Ryan Newman eighth, Daniel Suarez ninth, and Ty Dillon will round up these stage points. Alright, here we go. We're going to come out. I don't ever know where this game's going to start. Alright, we'll have a pretty good restart here. As me and Kyle Busch will lead them under green here at the Charlotte Roval. How does this deal look like? We are a couple laps short on field. We will have to pit again at some point unless there's a yellow. We possibly could make it to the end. As we try to pull away from the Busch brothers now, as they are in our mirrors, we shift up the third now into the carousel. Back down in the second we go, trying to get the leaderboard up. I'm going to crash trying to get the leaderboard back up for you guys. As we come out of the carousel now, we'll go down this miniature straightaway. We shift up the third, try to hold off the Busch brothers behind us with Kurt and Kyle. As we continue to try to hold off the 18 is so good in that corner. His entry is insane in that corner. As we have a pretty good exit though, as we go down in this corner now, the last spot before we get back onto the oval to Charlotte. We'll have a pretty good, okay exit coming onto the banking now. As we shift up for the gears here, as we go up in the turn number 9 here at the Charlotte Roval. Up into turn 10 we go. Try to hold off the 18. We continue to pull away from the 18 of Kyle Busch. Down the back straight we go as we approach the back straight chicane now. We'll be the first one to send it down into here. Kyle Busch sticking right there with us. But we have an amazing exit out of the back straight chicane. We'll pull away from Kyle Busch as we go into turn 13 here at the Charlotte Roval. As we send it down to turn 14 now, we will come on the exit of turn 14 as we go into the front straight chicane now. Clip the grass there a little bit as we continue to try to pull away from Kyle Busch. And we will lead this lap of the Charlotte Roval as we continue to pull away from the 18 now. We got 16 laps remaining here at the Charlotte Roval. Let's see if we can continue to hold off the 18 until that green flag stops or if a caution comes out. Alright, so we are here now. We got 4 laps of fuel remaining. We still have not had a yellow. I am kind of thinking about short pit here. I might pit here either this time next time by, do a green flag stop. And maybe a yellow can come out and play in our favor and cycle us out back to the lead. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do a little bit of strategy here. If the yellow doesn't come out. And I believe we will pit because the tires are getting pretty worn. The car is getting a little bit harder to control. So I think that is what we're going to do. So we're going to do a green flag stop this time by. And hopefully yellow comes out and plays it in our favor.
Yellow flag.
And the caution is out. We are going to pit here. I don't know, do we take tires? I don't know what to do here. Alright, we're gonna take alright, we're gonna take 1.5 cans of fuel and 4 tires. Hopefully it doesn't screw us. We are good. We got the fresh rubbers and we are leading. But obviously the guys behind us got fresh rubbers. So here we go. Into the restart zone we go. Green flag is out as we go back and race up for the gears here at the Charlotte Roval with 9 to go here. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., what can he do? The 47 and the wide car of Kurt Busch. Not quite sure what happened to the 18 of Kyle Busch. He's stayed it out now. As we continue to try to hold him off, we let the car get a little too high up in the gears there. As here comes the 47 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as we continue to try to hold him off. A great exit we have out of the carousel. Here comes Joey Logano up here in the top 5 playoff contender. As we go out, try to hold off the 47 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. A great run we had there. As we continue to try to hold the 47, a great exit we're going to have here. as we go up to this final corner for the Bake Roval up here in turn number 9, as we will exit this corner as we go up into turn number 9 now, here on the Bake part of the short Roval, as Ricky Styles Jr. currently running second right now. We pull away from him, we'll shift down to 4th, up in turn 10 we go, and we will exit turn 10 here at the short Roval, down the back shredder we go, into the backstretch chicane we dive down into now. A little too deep, but we'll hold on to it. Great run there. We'll continue to hold off to 47 as we go up here in the turn number 9, or not, excuse me, turn 13 here at the short Roval, excuse me. As I got the dates a little mixed up there. Sorry about that. As we go to turn 14 now, as we will exit turn 14, down on the front stretch chicane we go. We have got a massive gap up there over the 47 Ricky Styles Jr. now. As we will lead this lap, since we got 8 to go, as we continue to try to hold off to 47 as Ricky Styles Jr. Oh goodness, we just flew up in the sky. Hopefully not fail inspection. We are at the road after all, and I am in a Bowman car. Hopefully don't fail inspection because of that now. And a caution flies late here at the Charlotte Roval. We are going to line them back up here and go green here. We are in overtime here in the cutoff race here at the Charlotte Roval here for the round of 12. Here we go to the Geico restart zone. And green flag is out. Me, Ricky Styles Jr. will lead them back under green once again here as we sit it down in turn number 1. Let's not lock the brakes up. We have a great exit out of there now as we go out in the exit out of turn 1. That's what I was trying to say as we go up here now, as we go into the chicane now here at the Charlotte Roval. We'll shift down the seconds. We have a great roll in there as we are back on the throttle up here now. As we have a great exit out of the chicane as we pull away from the 47 Ricky Styles Jr. once again now. Kyle Busch has made his way up here in the top 5. Not quite sure what happened to him. Something happened to him on that last pit cycle or the pit stop we had, as he is slowly making his way back up here. The 18, probably the only car that has a shot to keep up with us. If he can get up here for the field as we go down, we are the first car to reach the Bake part up here in turn number 9. As we will shift up for the gears here as we go into turn 10 now here at the Charlotte Roval. As we will exit turn 10 now as we go down here on the back straightaway. As we will go into the front stretch, oh my gosh. Sorry, got mixed up there. The back stretch chicane as we go up for here now. Up to turn 13 we go up here now as we shift down the gears now. As we will exit turn 13 and to turn 14 we go, and we will come out of the exit of turn 14. Here we go as we go up for these gears, downshifting up for the front stretch chicane, and we will come out of the front stretch chicane. We'll see the white flag here one more time around here at the Charlotte Roval as we sit it down in turn number 1 here for the final time here at the Charlotte Roval. And a caution will come out. We'll take the race win under overtime here in the Charlotte Roval. Let's go! We are advancing to the round of 8. We were going to do it regardless, but we will advance with a win here. Let's burn it down here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in honor of Humpy Wheeler. As we burn it down here at Charlotte now. We're going to go up here in the grass now. So we have a good burnout going on here now. It's probably like the best burnout I've done this season, getting a win. What a race there. We started in the back. We had a very fast car, as you guys saw. We were able to get for the field fairly quickly here. Gosh, I love the Charlotte Roval. One of my favorite road courses running in the NASCAR games and the Heat Sagas, obviously, because that's the only games they exist in. And my favorite road course, honestly, to watch and when NASCAR goes to it. I love this road course so much. As we burn it down here in Charlotte, what a win there. And what a way to kick us to end the round of 12 up here now. As we're going to load in the victory lane here now. There went the engine. Wait, hold up. Hold up here. Let's see who advanced. And there is your round of 8. Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Kevin Harvick, and William Byron will not advance to the next round. Your round of 8 is us, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, and Clint Bowyer will advance by 3 points over Keselowski. That is what your round of 8 looks like. That is your fight for the final 4 slots remaining here at, where is it? 2020 Phoenix. It was at Phoenix 2020. So that is what your playoffs look like. We are the last remaining Hendrick car, unfortunately. We cannot help Willie B this time, unfortunately. I couldn't dig him out this time. But that's what it looks like. Pretty interesting round of 8, honestly. I'd be down to actually see a round of 8 like that. I'd probably take at least Clint Bowyer out, put Byron, Harvick, Kenseth, or Brad in, but that's just my opinion. But, alright, let's load a victory lane now. There it is. There we are. And also, I just thought about this too as we load in victory lane. Let's get the brooms out now. We have swept Charlotte. We swept the oval. Then we came down here and made some right turns, and we swept the road course there at the Charlotte Oval. So let's get these brooms out. How about that? We're going to load out of Charlotte now. Alright, we've loaded out of the Charlotte Roval here after we got our 8th win on the year, count them. And next stop, Kansas Motor Speedway. We'll kick off it here in the round of 8, as that will be next video here, as we're going to view these standings here. Okay, the points are right. I know, like, just go back and watch, what would that have been? What would the cutoff been for that? Yeah, after Bristol, I don't know why, it was like, the points were, like, weird for some reason, so, like, when I, like, loaded it out, like, the drivers, like, completely ranked different. Other guys that, like, did advance, that was correct, but, like, had, like, Kyle Busch, like, all the way in, like, first, and it was just weird, so I just wanted to make sure that's how the points actually looked like, but it's obviously not going to show it here. You have to go back and watch that video, but that's enough rambling here. As, yeah, that'll do it for this video, and we'll kick off the round of 8 tomorrow, and, yeah, we'll kick off tomorrow. That's all I can really say about that, and, this is a very interesting playoffs. I really do like this. So yeah, we got Kansas, Texas, and Martinsville to decide who makes it to the Final Four, and hopefully we are one of those cars, and it's good. I'm excited to see y'all makes to the Final Four, and hopefully we're one of them. But yeah, that'll do it for me here on Stage Rate Game, guys. I'm Noah Scholl. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.